Alrighty. Let's play some more Sherlock. Let's get ready. Let's go. We are going to try to do some more of this. What are we doing? Old ruins. Oh yeah, there's a thing down there. We can probably, can we buy everything? Casebook, 97 bucks. I don't think we have enough money to buy everything yet. So let's go here to Miner's End. Also, hello. Stream probably cut off for a second there. So if the stream dropped for you, or if you're having issues with the stream, just hit refresh. My internet might be being a little bit weird. Oop. Alrighty, so we're gonna do more of these bandit layers. I think we only have like 2 left to do. I have to find like 2.
Extra! Extra! A very British scandal. The British envoy has defiled a refugee woman. Proof supplied by the gallery owner, Mr. Vogel.
We did this. I mean, we didn't defile the woman. We told the news guy Vogel about the scandal. Oh, Kaw's in chat. Hey, Kaw, welcome. Also, sorry, Raph, that sucks. Raph says the Twitch app is so trash it simply closed the stream. I'm sorry about that. No, I noticed my bitrate was being weird, so if something quit out or whatever, it's just things were going weird with the stream. I quickly just switched back to the start and press my button to get it to start again. So sometimes I have to toggle it. It's just been doing that lately. But it's convenient because it makes exporting VODs a little bit easier anyway, so it's like not really that big of a deal for me. Oh, shoot. I meant to go up here, and I just completely ran towards the other thing. That's a bummer. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Alright, we just have one more combat encounter to do before we've done all of the ones that I remember, I guess. No health regeneration. That one's gonna be tough because it's easy to just like take hits. But I'm not gonna try it. All right.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, those guys are the worst.
Take a rest, my friend. Don't cry, you'll live.
Oh, we're gonna do it first time.
No
Watch
more
this.
crime for
we're
you.
We're gonna get such a high score.
Ready. Time to.
I'm coming.
All these guys are just having the
Too
time of their
simple.
life with Sherlock.
Dodge this.
They're set off really easily. That's really what it is. There we go.
I'm coming.
Take a rest, my friend.
I couldn't miss the party.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh my god.
Just die.
Take a rest, my friend. We can overcome the brute now. Don't bother moving.
All right.
You've lost.
Oh god. Ah! I'm not trying to shoot this guy to death.
Time to knock this guy out.
Oh no. Oh, this is rough. It's so hard. It's just hard because like trying to dodge doesn't seem to do anything. Like your dodge doesn't give you iframes. It doesn't help at all. Trying to actually survive through the encounters is just like genuinely impossible feeling at some point. All right. I hate these guys so much. Just gotta go.
Overcome him. Don't rush in.
Where's my pepper snuff?
Just
What the heck? What is hitting me? All right. That was wild. I just got beat up by John.
Take a rest, my friend.
Sucks that I had to use that AoE there. That is fine.
Don't bother moving. You've
What's
lost.
wild about when they get hit by that is that you hear multiple people
can
cough,
overcome the
but there
brute now.
aren't multiple people coughing. Oh.
I'm coming for you.
The snuff's ready.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff. Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, let me duck behind the cover, Sherlock.
Time to knock this guy out. The snuff's ready.
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh! Sherlock is truly the world's strongest man.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Apollo says that the difficulty of these combat encounters are about the monotony of violence. Alright.
No, you
Oh!
killed him.
Well. The thing I wasn't supposed to do.
No more crime for you until next month.
I'm coming.
Oh my god. I can't believe I killed that guy.
Don't cry, you'll live.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
R.I.P.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I hope I get the unlock for that because I accidentally killed that dude. Oh yeah, rank 3 discombobulator. If I didn't, I feel like if I didn't kill that guy, I would have gotten a perfect score, right? Is that what that's saying? New entry in John's diary. I was enjoying all these scuffles, a bit of action and daring do, but then people started dying. I wish you wouldn't kill. All right, we have to do this one again because I didn't unlock the challenge for it, which is annoying.
I'm coming.
All right, it's fine. We'll do it perfect this time. We'll do it quickly. Plus, everyone
bother
loves
moving.
these.
You've lost.
Just die.
No more crime for you until next month.
Oh. This is gonna be such a shit show.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oop.
I'm coming for you.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No.
The snuff's ready.
Too simple.
Oh shoot.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
I'm pleasing these
Don't
men.
cry, you'll live.
I'm just, what can I say? I'm a real skilled technician.
Take a rest, my
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Alright, this time we won't kill. Good, he has to reload now.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I think this is the last wave here. Oh, I can take down the armored guys
Take a rest,
by doing
my
that.
friend.
I did not know that.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
There he is.
We can overcome the brute now.
You're free.
Alright, I think we did it this time.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Yeah, we did. Perfect. We have arrested everyone. That's what that means. Bing. Rank 4, Scourge of Villainy. Heck yeah. Health not restored by arrest. Ah. So we can probably do no health regeneration and keep that on, and we'll still get our health back, because that's the primary way with which I heal myself anyway. I think we have enough money to probably go buy some more stuff. I think we bought everything there. Where was the other antique trader that we saw that had like a thingy on it? We saw one recently. Down here. All right, the art trader. We should be able to afford everything now, I think. Splinter says the most unrealistic thing about this game is the police caring enough that you killed someone to deduct a point from the score. Isn't that right? That's tragic.
Extra, extra.
Come on. So getting stuck on stuff, Sherlock. All right.
You'll my.
Oh,
Enjoy
we
your
are
purchase.
swimming in cash right now. We're just doing so well.
Garden statues. Sorry, I have nothing to offer you at present.
Well, geez. Sorry that I'm not good enough for your business. Let's see. Great. Furniture trader. Let's go this way. I think there was a few things here at this one that we could buy. I am for real munchy right now. I am hungry.
Don't be. Merhaba. May your purchase bring you joy.
Sweet. All right. Let's see. Where are the other furniture traders? There's one right there. Should be able to buy stuff from. Actually, I'm not sure because this one had like a mark on it when I could buy things from them. So I think I just need to find all of them. Huh. I'm Googling a map just so that I can see where all the shops are. Alright, let's see. Sherlock Holmes Chapter One map stores. Alright, I think we already bought everything from these, which is good. Is there a store in Silverton? We might just need to run around. Might need to just run around until I find one, I guess. And, I mean, maybe we've done all of them? Maybe those are all of the stores? I have no idea. I think they might be. In which case, we have $100 to spend. Yeah, I think maybe we did. Because I only see those, like, few stores on the map, so... Yeah, I think we did it. That's weird. This is an oddly empty world map. Huh. Well, I have $100, so... Could always just buy more clothes? Maybe? Alright, what other quests do we want to do today? This eel hunting one might be good. Blindsided might be good, because they're cases. Cordona stories. I mean, it might be nice to just, like, get these done with. Flashes of merriment. That one could be fun. The hand me down. Yeah. Let's do flashes of merriment, I guess. Because that one, the one that we had with the other poster, was really quick, so. So we need to go to Bonaparte Street and John Yellow. Alright, where is that? Right there. Great. Here we go.
Oh, so it has taken root.
What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
A back entrance, you say? Is that not the back entrance, Sherlock?
Yet I still see nothing.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me. Here was our glorious stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
Is it just because John wasn't there?
And Hamlet's mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
And there you were, the best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick.
Ugh,
Your presence inspired me
theater kids.
and brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried?
Undiagnosed mental
In the
issues.
End, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Quite.
Roasted.
This, above all, to thine own self be true.
Alright, that was fast. Okay then. The hand-me-down. No, for the birds. Getting these done is like pretty quick, so let's just do this. All right. Oh, so these people, I need to talk to people for this one. So I think last time I tried to do it and I just didn't have enough clothing to like make it work, right? Alright. I should be able to talk to people near the monument, right? Which is where exactly? There we go. Okay.
Extra! Extra! Handsome homicide!
Mr. Manchios is once again the degenerate killer because being gay makes you degenerate, apparently, according to this game. To be fair, he kind of was a degenerate, though, so if the shoe fits. All right, let's see if these people will talk to me this time.
Is this familiar to you?
Of course. Let me help you.
Locals told us the story of the Silver Canary of Miner's End. There were times when Miner's End was prosperous, but the era came to an end when the silver mines were exhausted. Soon afterwards, investors lost interest in mining on Cordona, which caused severe unemployment and poverty on the island. From a symbol of safety and prosperity, the canary turned into a reminder of loss. People say that the Flowers of Good public house is the seat of the local legend telling. It's near the alley at the northern part of Lestrade. So where is Lestrade Road then? Right here. So it would be like over here. Right? Alright. So we need to find the Flowers of Good. We are making some progress tonight. Am I right, fellas?
My grandma.
Extra! Extra!
Oh, it marked in the area, I guess. Where is the Flowers of Good? Come on. If I just keep going north, I guess, right? Because it's in the north part of Lestrade Street. So, is it this way? And then it becomes Herring Road, so... Where is it? I already had it, that's why. I had a feeling that was the case.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who was doomed.
It's a reference to The Flowers of Evil by Baudelaire.
My grandma,
Right?
God bless
That was his
her.
name? Baudelaire? Am I correct? Let me Google that. I totally got that wrong, right? No, I was right. It was Baudelaire. There we go. Charles Baudelaire. Good for me. We love Kasa's Akunohana flashbacks. I love Akunohana. I'm a huge fan. Let's see. What's this? Dry weather. Nope. Thrown into the sea. Nope. Poverty in Miner's End. Nope. Nope. Stole the canary. Thrown into sea. Poverty in Miner's End.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who was doomed us all.
Viathan is raiding with a party of one. Thanks, Viathan. Alrighty, let's see. No, no. Stole the canary. No, no. Thrown into the sea. No. Poverty in Miner's End. We did it. Hell yeah. Alright, so
My grandma,
we got
God bless her,
that.
had known the man who was doomed us all.
Is this familiar to you?
I'd help you, friend, but I know nothing.
Come on, man. Surely you know something.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who was doomed us all.
Oh, did I get a big X at the end? I thought I got it. Dang. Oops. Thrown into the sea. By a lunatic? Nope. Not owned rabbits. Lost his family. Stole the canary. Poverty Miner's End. There we go. Now I got it. At the Flowers of Good public house, we heard about a man who lost his family after an accident near the mines. He couldn't accept what happened to his loved ones, so he, drowning in grief, stole the canary, cast it into the sea, and left the island. Some say that he committed suicide shortly afterwards. Safety and prosperity have both been strangers to Miner's End ever
The
since.
thief died in grief. A poetic story for such an unpoetic place.
Safety is gone, and tears take the rest.
Oh, there we go. I guess we got it. Nothing else for that one? I guess not. The Hand Me Down. Let's not do that one. I really just don't want to do that one. It's so much work. Because I think that it like requires me to do the treasure, right? Because that's how I got the treasure hunt. Was like getting this, so I think I have to do this. It's really exhausting. Blindsided. Let's do Eyes Wide Shut, huh? That sounds like it could be fun. Come on, game. Alright. This way. And we were already down here, weren't we? We've been to the old ruins before. I think we have.
Good day, sir.
Merhaba. Good day to be alive.
And by extension, a poor day to take a bullet. Why are you just standing there?
I came to take the deceased to the cemetery, but caught sight of Mother Nature's bounty and had to drink my fill. He won't mind anyway. Let me tell you, friend. The sweet sea air, the calming whisper of the waves, it's a salve for all ills.
Do you know what happened here?
Officer said there was a duel, shots fired, and then that fellow took his last breath. Reminds me of last year.
So the inspectors have been and gone?
Of course. Police don't let an undertaker do his work before they've finished theirs.
Alright.
You mentioned a previous incident.
It was in the old city ruins. I remember the deceased was very rich. Front page news, very, very rich he was. But a coin makes a poor shield, as I always say. And who needs it when a view like this is free?
Who died?
Oh, no, mister. It is not my place to say.
Not your place. Nonsense. As you say, he won't mind.
Death with dignity, that's all we can hope for, sir. He doesn't need his name out there.
We're done.
Okay. So...
This man is no more. He's ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He's a stiff. Bereft of life, he rests in peace. You know the rest.
Is John okay?
A blindfold. Discarded or lost?
Oh, was it a trick shot?
The duelist eventually reloaded his gun, but all the cartridges were filled with red non-lethal rounds.
It was a trick shot, and there was one, real.
Your opponent was behind you.
You know what? That Undertaker has a point. It is beautiful here.
Duelist suit. Okay, that's sick. We have a new outfit to wear. And it's my favorite color. Look at that. We, the undersigned, hereby declare that this duel shall be subject to and bound by the Blind Dueling Club's strict code of honor. May the winner be crowned blind champion. Signed, EVS and JD. Witnessed by HFC, honorable referee of the head of the Blind Dueling Club. This was a game gone wrong. Fascinating.
Blank cartridges filled with red wax-covered gelatin bullets. Most assuredly non-lethal, if rather theatrical on impact.
Alright. Do not talk about Blind Dueling Club. Never miss an opportunity to practice your shooting skills. Do not shed blood at duels or other
Gosh,
club
how
meetings.
exciting. I always wanted to be a member of a club. I bet you couldn't join. No good at following orders, are you, Sherry?
The bullet entered the heart at an angle, implying it was fired from an elevated position. He died instantly. Predictably, the rumors were exaggerated. The blindfold is intact, with both eyes unharmed. A key for a birdcage? I'll take it.
That's interesting. What are we looking for?
A Webley top-break revolver.
Webley.
Blank cartridges filled with a wax-covered gelatin bullet. Effectively harmless, even at close range, but leaves a nice red splash on impact.
You would think that it would just melt in the chamber because of the heat of the combustion. What the heck does that thing mean? Find a use for the item. Gotcha.
The corner of the box is broken, likely from being dropped. case for dueling Webley revolvers.
So what is the thing for? Fulfill the rules of the Blind Dueling Club before solving the case. Okay, so never speak about the Blind Dueling Club. What was it? Never miss an opportunity to practice your shooting skills. Do not shed blood at duels or other club meetings. Okay, well, I knew that much. Ah, he was shooting someone up there. Would you look at that?
Red stains, relatively fresh.
Red substance once again. We have met our good friend, mysterious red substance. Splinter says that's gotta suck to clean the gun after like putting wax through it. Yeah, I think so. What the heck? There we go.
An Amat revolver, 42 caliber.
This is not a dueling revolver.
One chamber is empty, the others are filled with live rounds.
There we go. We found the murder weapon. What? What happened? It just like quit out for a second. That was weird. I didn't press any buttons. All right. He was shot. The two people took their revolvers. He did not fire. He dropped the case when it was clear someone up here was firing down on them. It was the other referee then, right? Aha.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. It may have been the referee who took advantage of the duelists while they were blindfolded. This seems plausible, but I must consider all options. What if there was another person here?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. There may have been someone else here, a fourth person waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Sometimes I think beauty can blind you, or you can be blind to beauty, you know? Did he see it all around him, do you think, before he covered his eyes and drew his pistol?
Can we please leave the nattering behind?
Oh, friend, relax. Life's too short to be short with people.
Enough tomfoolery. Give me the victim's name.
I told you that's his business, not yours. 2 men duelled, 1 man died. When you hit a rock, stop digging.
There is more to this case than meets the eye. The victim fell not to his dual opponent, but a hidden marksman in the ruins. Abandon your oversimplistic ideals and tell me the name of the deceased so his killer can be caught.
Oh, that is wrong, to be sure. Okay, the man's name was Eric von Staub. I heard the officers say that he lived in Scaladio.
At last. You may return to your vacant stare.
I was not talking, really. Sorry. I was sitting here just reading. I haven't said anything. So at this point, we are at the archives. Or we're going to need to go to the archives, I should say. Undertaker believes that the murder is a sad but accidental consequence of a duel, which would be the case for the police. Refused to say the name of the victim. Provide evidence that the death was intentional. Undertaker also mentioned that it's not the first death by duel on Cordona. Oh, Old City, front page of the local Gazette. So we will go to this one. Yeah, I wasn't talking. I was just muttering to myself while I was thinking, and then I took a drink of water. So might have made it look like I was like doing stuff, but I was not. Come on. Dear God. All right. Where's the chronicle? This way.
Hey.
All right, so it was front page, and it was like last year, or hold on. Undertaker mentioned similar incident happened in Old City, front page of, so last year, section, front page, district, Old City. Tragic incident in Old City. The young heir to one of Cordona's richest families has died in a blind duel. During the curious incident, the victim, who cannot be named until all of his family are informed, stepped in the wrong direction, falling off the cliff to his death. Survivors have expressed their deepest regrets and sworn to never duel again. That's why you aren't allowed to talk about the dueling league. Cordona Chronicle, got that. The victim died from a single shot to his heart. Gotta figure this out. I'm curious which one we would go to. I assume it's gonna be the cops, right? The cop archives. All right, we're doing our best here, everyone. Let's see what we can do. To get this done. All right, archives are this way. So he lived in Scaladio. So crimes, violent crimes, victims. Scaladio. There we go. A man was reported to have been shot in the old ruins. The victim has been identified as Eric von Staub. Born in 1857, unmarried, year of death 1880. So he's 23. Place of residence, von Staub residence in Cordona. Relatives Irma von Staub, Gerhard von Staub, Magda Irma von Staub. Sister lives in von Staub residence on Baskerville Street between Vernet Street and Bonaparte. So on Baskerville, between Vernet and Bonaparte. All right. So his sister probably killed him because she's not allowed to join the league. Keith says, the game looks so strangely familiar because I played The Sinking City. Yeah. It does look like Sinking City. It plays probably worse than Sinking City, which might be something. I'm really curious about how, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened is going to be or whatever, because if it takes cues from Sinking City, it's going to be a little rough to get through, I think. I have to go straight south. Ah, Metal Chaos is here. Welcome. Chaos is a friend of mine from the G4 server. It's always a pleasure to see ya. Hope you're doing well.
Extra, extra! A very British scandal.
Alright, Von Staub residence. Right here. I guess this is it. All right. So we're just gonna walk into this person's house and immediately use the key to rifle through
Miss
his
von
belongings.
Staub is awaiting the police, sir. Perhaps you might visit on another day.
Oh yes, indeed. I'm awaiting the police. Am I allowed to take the dueling suit off? All right, it doesn't say that I can't take off the suit, so you know what time it is. Time for cop lock. Don't worry, sir. I'm a completely different person now. You can tell by how wrinkly and old I am.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Wow, what an elegant mansion. Never miss the opportunity to practice your shooting skills.
Look at those vases, Sherry. Bet they cost a fortune. It'd be a shame if someone broke them. Oh, I love it when you're reckless. Were those Limoges porcelain?
You have a keen eye.
Well, I suppose it's yours. Next time, shoot with a blindfold.
Alright, we have to go into what's-his-name's room. It's the bird key, right? That's how we know.
An ointment by a Dr. Herbert with a lavender and pine scent.
Aha! She may have been a he, or he may have been a she, right?
A handsome portrait of Eric. Miss von Staub does have talent.
That is to say, the other duelist may have been her.
The black paint looks thick. It's been mixed with something. The rounds have been emptied.
Keith says no one should play The Sinking City. I agree. No one should play this game either, but here we are.
Excellent score. She covered the locked windows with She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home, the end and the beginning.
Aha, look at that. It is, in fact, the old ruins where he would die.
She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the
All right, we need to do chemical analysis, right? Gunpowder mixed with paint. Interesting.
atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman.
Did we find the use for the key? We did, in fact, find the use for the key as we walked into that room. And then the mom is probably, or the woman there, the sister is probably going to ask us to duel. And we will not shed blood. Raph says, come on, Toaster, aren't you having fun with, and there's also, and...
Good day, miss. I regret to disturb you at this tragic time, but could you spare a moment?
Oh, officer. I've been waiting. Is his body still in that horrible place?
A horrible place? I should introduce you to the Undertaker. But first, you and I shall get to know one another.
I am not having an unfun time with this game. I'm having a great time with this game. I still do not think people should probably play it. Splinter says, a bronze privately owned cannon, Second Amendment abolitionists will be drooling over that. Yeah. They're just arming themselves to fight against rioters. Exactly. All right, use a skin ointment. Recent bruise, her brother's abusive. Dried red paint or blood. Old bruises. Blood on the skirt. Black ribbon in mourning. Pale looks pallid. Victim of beatings.
I am Officer Holmes. I take it you are Magda von Staub, the sister of the deceased?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I am.
My deepest condolences, Miss von Staub. Your brother's body will be returned to you shortly, as I believe the case will soon be closed. Nevertheless, there remain some formalities requiring attention. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, if you must. But I'm unsure if I will be of much help.
Forgive my intrusion, but I must inquire about your bruises. Did you take a tumble?
Oh, I have a weak disposition. It is not so bad, but my skin marks more easily than a peach. It is the least of my sorrows.
But, Miss von Staub, I can tell you suffered new bruises even before the old ones had healed.
I have nothing more to add, Officer Holmes. It is what it is.
Do you know if Mr. von Staub had any enemies? Someone that may have sought to do him harm?
Enemies? I don't know. He and I did not discuss such matters, and he was rarely called upon by visitors. My brother's only guests were his friendly contests, but I was not allowed to participate. I merely heard it all from my room.
Contests?
Eric would practice shooting on the patio, and occasionally friends would join him, but I couldn't tell you if they ever argued.
Apollo says time for spousal abuse plot. They're not spouses. That's his sister. That's his emoto.
Where were you when your brother died, Miss von Staub?
I was here painting Eric's portrait. My God, you could have asked the servants.
Alas, I needed to hear it from your lips. May I take a look at Mr. von Staub's room? His personal effects may prove invaluable in our understanding of the case.
Please do. Here's the key.
Oh, Eric von Staub's room featuring an engraved horse design.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
There is an unfinished portrait of your brother in your room. Beautiful to be sure, but one detail drew my attention. Why did you add gunpowder to your black paint?
You entered my room? I thought you were only inspecting Eric's.
It is standard procedure, Miss von Staub. Now, tell me about the gunpowder.
Eric's art was his shooting, and this painting is my tribute to him. It felt appropriate. We're both artists in different ways.
Is that right?
Oh, please, let me mourn my brother.
We'll have to see about that, lady. Burnt paper. Fancy guns. Fancier guns. There's gonna be a missing Lamont revolver, let it be known. Mr. von Staub, thank you for your recent statement of debts owing. I assure you that I am well aware of the 70,000 gold marks to which you are entitled. Indeed, the figure lingers in my mind every time I see you at the club. Please rest assured that I am eager to put an end to your worrying, and have in fact already begun to prepare for the opportunity. Until then, I remain grateful for the patience and goodwill that accompanies men of nobility such as yourself. Sure, buddy.
Sir Barnaby Boddington, 1879.
Dear Mr. Boddington, thank you for so promptly responding to my request and sending us your portrait. Magnus' admiration for you has grown even greater. I can tell that she is overjoyed to soon be engaged to such a remarkable gentleman. Oh no, she is definitely not. Many fine suitors have been seeking my sister's hand, but I believe that only a man of your caliber is worthy of becoming her husband and protector. Disagree.
A typical crest for a league or a guild. Club headquarters, 190th anniversary celebration.
That's a pretty old club. Dear Mr. von Staub, we've received your application and recommendations. We will study your profile and credentials and of course inform the honorary consul you've applied to be his successor. Yours faithfully, Maximilian Gunther, German Foreign Office. Der Ring des Nibelungen. That's the Richard Wagner. Yeah, that's the Nibelungen Lied, right? The play. The music for it, at least. Missing gun case, Lamont. We'll ask his sister about it.
This whip is well loved and well used.
It's no vampire killer, that's for sure.
Well used.
All right, let's do some math, folks. I have to do an additive to get it there, so I need -6 to -4. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave this the last step then. We'll reverse this. And then we need -5. This is, we need -6. So this is simple. Reverse this thing's polarity. Subtract 3. Drag all of these right here. We'll do a simple addition. Bang. Bang. Do another addition. Found burnt letters in Eric's room. I wonder if I can restore them. I managed to restore some fragments. The variety in handwriting suggests that multiple authors. Mish von Staub, let me profess my love. My hand and heart are still, if not for your brother's refusal. Aha! He was conning the old guy into paying up to marry his sister. which she clearly did not want.
Can I ask you a question?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
Are you able to help me?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
The servant said that Eric always left by foot when wearing his yellow outfit. That's all they know. Is there more stuff to ask?
Is this familiar to you?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
Symbol is on an aristocrat's manor in the southern Grand Surrey. Perhaps the upper-class inhabitants there can help.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
All right, we'll go to Upper Grand Surrey and talk to the upper-class people there, dressed as an upper-class people. Let's see what we can do. All right. Wardrobe. Fancy. This outfit just makes me so popular with the upper class. All right. Northern Grand Surrey. I guess we just gotta run a little bit south.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
Nice to see you.
Is it gonna be right here? No, it's not. Alright. Oh, what's this? Those look like suspiciously stealable clothes. Why can't I steal them?
May I ask you something?
I would never deny you, sir.
Didn't it say Grand Surrey? Southern
nothing.
Grand Surrey. Okay.
About this.
Alright, so once we head down here, we'll be able to get the information we need and probably close out this case. That's the feeling I have. There isn't a mind palace for this case, so the clues are going to be relatively self-explanatory.
Are you able to help me?
That's a question I can answer.
I was told that the crest represents an honorable club on Baskerville Street between Saul's Row and Silent Way. Accessible to members only. Saul's Row and Silent Way. Where the heck is that? Right here. Accessible to members only.
During a depraved party, the organizer, Mr. Manchu.
I have a ton of money. Just barrel into that
take a
child.
The finest
Sherlock, it's
clothes
fine.
for the fine.
I have a bunch of money. It might be time to dress to impress. All right.
Perfect choice.
Perfect. All right. Let us run. We will go all the way down this way to this road that I think that's the dueling area. It's like right up there.
Hello.
It does indeed look like it.
Excuse me, just one question.
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
Is it up there? Is that it? Look at that.
Please come in, sir. The gentlemen are waiting.
The gentlemen are awaiting me on the training ground.
Fancy. Not every manor has a custom floor.
That is the von Kramkrest, the old Prussian noble family. They must be patrons of the club.
Skate on it.
Do not shed blood during duels. I will not, my friend. It is time. It is time to use all of my combat experience to the best of my ability. This is supposed to be the blind duelist skills.
Killer! Shake a leg. Get him.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Ooh. Alright. That most certainly shed blood, Sherlock. Oh, that shed blood too.
Time to knock this guy out.
I just made him shed blood again.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Oh dear God.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, he's gonna get the pepper snuff.
No more crime for you until next month. Take a rest, my friend.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
No?
The snuff's ready.
Look at how efficiently I'm doing this. I'm so good.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
There's been a lot of bloodshed so far. That's all I have to say.
The snuff's ready.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'm coming for you.
I like how all of these guys are going to be arrested
Don't
even
cry,
though
you'll
they're
live.
just dueling.
Take a rest, my...
Give him the pepper snuff.
Look at that, folks. I'm so good at this
I
game.
must say, Sherry, that was near perfect. Could it be that you're not completely hopeless?
So what does this place give me? The club was founded in 1689 by August von Kram after a notorious bet. He had to kill 22 ducks on a moonless night in order to win the attentions of the beautiful Lady Hedwig. Unfortunately, the night was too dark, and he killed 2 innocent wanderers instead. After losing both the bet and his beloved, August vowed to master the art of shooting, so he founded the Blind Shooting Club. I don't know if that does what you think it does, buddy. This task quickly became monotonous, so club members began practicing with blind duels. The clubs thereby changed the name to the Blind Dueling Club. After 1777, after the death of one of the members, important changes took place, including the replacement of real bullets with homemade blank cartridges. Yeah, well, no shit. The club split into several houses and exists now in different countries to keep the tradition of German sharpshooting alive. I mean, does that really count as
The same ingredient was used in the dueling revolver's ammunition. All these places are perfectly secluded, ideal for private duels.
It looks so violent. But don't worry, everyone. It's just red substance. No, nothing drinkable. Ooh. Question telegrams for Telegram. Can't come. I fear for my life. Must leave Cordona at once. Sorry. Be careful, Dorfman. Those blasted anarchists are everywhere. It's their fault. I shall come to our emergency assembly at once. I'll bring my gunman, Hassenkamp. Third telegram, I'll be there. I'll ask poor von Staub what a loss. Who was it? The English left-handed duelist, von Munchausen.
Two glasses with dregs of alcohol. Should I pour us a drink, John? A nice apricot aroma. Marillan schnapps, I presume. Half full.
That could be tasty.
Glass crushed underfoot with damp traces still visible.
The other club member. Alright, where's the last remaining thing here? Is there anything? He walked around in a room. We're getting to something here, folks. We're really learning what happened. Keep your eyes open for the truth. What did that do? Did that unlock something for me? Or what? There we go.
Who the devil are you? I won't go down without a fight.
Sherlock Holmes. And if I wanted a fight, you would already be on the floor. Fortunately for you, I'm merely here to ask a few questions.
Is that so? Well, come on, pretty boy. How about I fix that nose of yours? Give it a bit more character.
Enough. Your compatriots attacked me and I responded. They still have their lives, unlike Mr. von Staub.
True. At least you are not a murderer. Fine, you may speak.
Poor sight. Best shooter in the club. Possibly blood. No, he was hit with one of the bullets because he was shooting. Dirt from the old ruins. He was the one who killed von Staub.
So you are Mr. von Kram, one of the club's best shots, the referee of the deadly duel, and the prime suspect of the case.
Heinrich Vögen von Kram, but you're incorrect. I am the best shot at the club, and I had nothing to do with Erich's death.
Your clothes tell a different story.
Where'd the musical
dirt
cue
on your
go?
trousers confirms your presence in the old ruins, and the red stain on your jacket is from the wax-covered gelatin your club uses for non-lethal rounds. I suspect you took a hit from the other duelist after Mr. von Staub was shot dead. A better shooter would have avoided it.
I am innocent, but if you persist in your slander, that may well change.
Fine. Answer my questions and prove me wrong. Otherwise, I shall simply inform the authorities we have our man.
First violence, now blackmail. Ah, well, I have nothing to hide. First violence, now blackmail.
What? The game is falling apart.
I'd like to speak with the other competitor.
He left the island. Mr. Dorfman was sure that the killer was after him. He is innocent, I assure you.
Indeed, from his position it would be impossible to fire the bullet at such a downward trajectory, but he was a witness. Shame. So, what transpired in the old ruins?
Everything began as normal. The signatures, choice of weapons. I checked it all, and then blindfolded the duelists. Erich stood to my left, and his opponent, Mr. Dorfman, to my right. Before they could begin, the killer fired. And I'm sure it was not Dorfman.
Why are you so sure?
The sound was different. Not a Webley revolver, and further away. The killer must be an excellent shot to hit the heart.
Did you or the other duelist see the murderer?
No. The killer slipped away into the hills, so we turned our attention to Erich. Rest his soul.
And neither of you pursued the culprit?
I will not have my character impugned. We had only blank cartridges and a fallen friend at our feet. He was our focus.
You said the killer was an excellent shot. Do you suspect someone from the club?
Definitely not. No one from the club would break our rules.
What transpired after the shooting?
I heard Erich cry out and fall. Mr. Dorfman turned and fired at the killer, but I shouted at him to stop and help. I tried to save Erich, but it was too late. He was gone. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this before.
You've absolutely seen that before.
I've never seen this before. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't help you with this.
It seems you owed Mr. von Staub a small fortune.
A fortune to you, perhaps, but a trifle to me. Our debts ebbed and flowed. In our next contest, there was every chance I would win it back. Erich was too concerned about all that. Frankly, he often lacked the demeanor of a nobleman. His progressive tendencies could be grating. I can't help you with this.
So if this guy was the referee, then he didn't do it.
I can't help you with this. I've never seen this before. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Last year, there was a similar incident in which a duelist died. What can you tell me?
A tragedy. I shot too well, and my opponent stumbled from the impact. He slipped and fell down the cliff. I regret it all. I have not participated in a duel since. Instead, I only take the role of a referee and supervise the proceedings for safety. I swore that no other club member would die in a duel. Alas, someone else intervened.
All right. So yeah, it was probably the sister, I guess.
How to sharpen one's senses.
Well, I feel bad for calling him
tool to conveniently
the
enhance
suspect.
anything.
But
I could use one for my analysis.
I wasn't
Addressed
wrong.
to Heinrich von Kram and written with a nervous hand. Arrived just yesterday.
Having a von Kram in the position of honorary consul is the only way to earn the respect of other countries. Your name is too small for this state position. My noble Prussian family is the guarantee that the Empire can and will stand above all other nations. HF von Kram. Eric's response is written on the other side of the letter. Heinrich, good grief, what nonsense. Your family line has been corrupted by excess. You're the last and best example of this decadence. This von der Ross. A dying breed. Our empire needs better men, stronger, more modern. Do you truly believe such a superficial person burdened with debts, gambling in his blood, should be entrusted with the responsibilities of the state? Moreover, have you ever known a cripple? Wow, that's just... to be held up as a figurehead of this country. I am the only legitimate candidate to replace the German honorary consul in Cordona. Spare yourself the embarrassment and withdraw your candidacy before your weaknesses are made public. Erich von Staub. That's fucked.
You and Erich were competing for the position of honorary consul, yes? Quite the title.
We were, but he stood no chance. Only a true nobleman could take such a role.
Difficult for him to contest it now.
Devastating. Alright,
Can we just get this over with?
is there anything else left to find? Ooh, stuff over here.
Doesn't appear to be the happiest childhood. Cecilia von Kram with Heinrich, Cologne, 1864. Mein Wunder.
Alright, I guess this guy actually might be okay.
There must be more you can recall from the day of the duel.
I wish. My eyes make me a poor witness, I'm afraid.
Yes, your blindness, an affliction since childhood, one presumes. No scars on your face, and you carry yourself with confidence.
I'm starting to see your worth, Mr. Holmes.
But this limitation developed your other senses and made you an excellent marksman. So, tell me, did you notice anything else?
I do recall a floral smell. Something artificial. It was sweet and fresh and came from the direction of the killer.
Definitely the sister.
Do you recognize this scent?
Yes. This is it. The smell I noticed at the ruins. Where did you get it? Do you know who killed Erich? Tell me his name.
Alright. We know. We figured it out. Alright, it's time to head back. Wait. How do I leave? What? Let me out. Is that not the right way out of the room? Okay. All right, so we were rude to the nice blind man who definitely didn't kill the other guy. I would have fallen for it if it weren't for the fact that the sister so obviously did it. All right, let's go accuse her. Let's hang her for her crime. All right, Sherlock, you ready to dole out some justice?
Is this familiar to you?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Where is the house? It's down. I say down, it's south. All right, here we go.
Extra, extra! The eyes of Augusta!
All right. We are at the home. It is time to accuse.
Miss von Staub is awaiting the police,
Oh
sir.
my god.
Perhaps you might visit on another day.
Okay. Wardrobe. Time for our old friend Coplock to come back out and throw this lady in jail for the rest of her life.
Good day, officer.
Going on a trip, miss?
No, I'm leaving permanently. This place brought me nothing but sorrow. I am sorry. What do you want? I beg your pardon? I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't follow.
It seems you and Mr. Boddington were to be engaged. Were you as thrilled at the prospect as your brother?
Mr. Boddington is not how I had imagined my husband. But it was Eric's choice. I didn't dare dispute it.
I found burnt letters in your brother's room. I believe they were addressed to you.
To me? From whom?
They appear to be from some of your suitors. Why did you burn them?
I didn't. I didn't even know about them. Eric, he never said a word.
One of the revolver cases in your brother's room is missing. Do you know where it may be?
I'm not permitted in Eric's quarters. I suppose he must have taken it with him.
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother.
All right.
The missing box in your brother's room contained a lamat, the same weapon used for the murder. You stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that revolver somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic. A typical feminine response.
No! I've never been to that cursed place.
Oh, man. All right. What was the opportunity? Let's see. Food just got here. I'm very excited. There we go. Duel in the ruins.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded and Mr. von Cram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything? Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. von Cram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous.
And what was the motive? We already know that. It's this one, I think, right?
It is your brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant and you could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life slowly became hell. My brother began to humiliate me. Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me. And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird, his pet. When we did go out, he used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was?
Sherlock is unbelievable.
I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
All right, what do I want to do? I mean, I feel like I should say you are free? Yes. Absolutely. Do I think Sherlock would? Absolutely not. I might pick I can't let you go.
The law is the law and murder is murder. You should have sought freedom through more civil means.
The sickness of men runs deep. You dare speak to my civility. You dare tell me what I must endure. All of you are the same. You may look down on us, but make no mistake, we are staring up at you, and one day there will be a reckoning.
I hope there's a reckoning for Sherlock, because he desperately needs it. F's in the chat for that lady. She did not deserve this, but unfortunately she crossed paths with Sherlock Holmes. And I made 70 bucks. Poor Miss von Staub. Sherlock showed her no compassion. In what were cruel circumstances, at least she's free of her brother.
I have no regrets, but I know that you will.
Nope, I won't.
Sherlock, she didn't deserve that. She just wanted to be free. Where's your compassion?
Unfortunately, Sherlock is a monster, so we're just gonna let that happen because he is an instrument of the system. All right, I think that's it for the night. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you all over to someone. Who are we sending you over to? We are sending you over to Corgi. Actually, are we gonna send you over to Corgi? I don't know. Corgi's cool, but yeah, we'll send you over to Corgi. All right. I will catch you all later. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Just stick for the raid, I guess. It'll take like 6 more seconds, I think.